tip. So what are you going to understand about tip, right? It can have a lot of meanings. A tip is an extra payment made to a server, taxi driver, beautician, barber, or anyone else working to provide a service. Now you go to these people to get service. Sometimes you get service from a server. Server is a waiter, really, right? In a hotel, the person who serves you is a waiter, and then from a taxi driver, and from beautician, from barber, or anyone else, right? So you give a tip. Tip means you give their payment, and you give them extra payment. If it is let's say 100 rupees, you give 20 rupees extra. The 20 rupees tip. So that is the meaning of these words. Tip. You give little money extra. So when you leave a table, you leave little money as a tip, right? So for the good service of a waiter. The waiter gave us a great service. So he got a good tip. So this is an answer. Now this is an example. The waiter gave us a good service, great service, right? You're very happy about this service. He came on time. He gave you food on time. He didn't keep you waiting for a long time. And he cleaned the table and he brought everything you need. And when you need water, he's at the table with the water in his hand. So you're very happy you went to that hotel because the waiter service is very good. And you're very happy and then you pay the payments, your bills, and after that you leave little money. That money is the tip for the waiter, right? A tip can also be a helpful suggestion, some information, right? Now, in your next door neighbors are doing something bad, something illegal, you give a tip to the police, right? So then the police come and catch those people. But in Sri Lanka, it is very dangerous because sometimes the police will inform the people, those people, your friends gave us the tip, and then those people, after going to the police station, they come home and catch you, right? So it is dangerous giving tips in Sri Lanka because you can't trust sometimes certain things. However, giving a tip is not just giving a tip to the police. You can give other tips also. If somebody is searching for a job, you can give a some. If you know something about a vacancy, then you can just inform that person. It will be a very useful information. So then it is considered to be a tip, right? It's helpful. The teacher told us to answer the easy questions first. That was a good tip because when you get the question paper, we do not understand how to answer. We go on answering from the beginning to the end, and then we don't have enough time. So the teacher gave a good tip. You select the easy questions first, and then go on answering all the easy questions, and then you can try on the hard ones. So that you save time and you make sure that you have answered all the easy questions. So that is a good tip with some helpful information. So you should be thankful to the teacher for giving that tip. Now you see in the conversation, no way, I haven't even applied there. I'll do it as soon as I get home. Man, that'll be awesome. If they need a biology teacher, thanks for the tip. You see, thanks for the tip. Which reminds me, waiting tables isn't all bad. On weekends, I get pretty good tips. And banking of the info you just gave me, I think I'll follow you back to work and splurge on a new dress. Great. I already have in mind some things for you to try on. So there are certain words that you have to understand there, but our main word is tip. I hope you have an idea about this word. Thanks for the tip. The tip is important. You have to understand what tip is. Okay. Then if you can understand that tip has two meanings. One is the tip that you give some extra money, some extra payment that you give for people for their service, like taxi drivers, waiters, and some other kind of service, barbers service. And the other one is you give it is some information, maybe some useful and helpful information is you consider to be a tip.